Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do a gray tone smoky eye, real smoke colored smoky eye. This is a beautiful eye look if you're wanting to go for a more sophisticated eye, something a little bit more nighttime appropriate, but you can lighten it up to wear during the day as well. We're going to add a little bit of glitter at the end to kind of bump it up for a more sassy look. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let's get started. Okay, so I have you guys in very close, hoping that you will be able to see everything I'm doing. I am going to start with MAC Groundwork Paint Pot. It is a cool tone brown, and I know that this is a gray toned, smoky looking eye look, but I really like to start with Groundwork specifically because it's a cream. It's going to hold on my eyeshadows a lot better. It is a cool tone brown, and because it is a brown, it doesn't add just a stark gray. It allows for everything to kind of gradiate and be a lot more seamless with the eye. I'm going to put this all over the lower lid. I am going to bring this under as well. Never be afraid to pull shadow under the lash line. I have my light directly on me now, so I'm hoping that you are able to see this a little bit better. Now that I've got the paint pot on there, I am going to go straight over it with my powder, this face powder. This is a very light face powder, does not add much coverage. This is only allowing for a powder base to be laid down for the eyeshadows to blend over. Now I'm going to be going in with a, it's hard for you to show you in the camera, with a shadow from the Lorac Pro Mega 2 palette. We are going to be going in with this color right here. It is called Ash. And I'm going in with this small, compact brush. Got a really nice, sleek point there. And it's also a little bit flatter, which allows me to really pack on that color. And I'm going to go straight in with this. I'm only keeping this on the lower lid. So right where my eye opens, right where that crease is, I'm not going any higher than that. Now you just kind of got these two gray, kind of punched looking eyes. Now I'm just going in with a fluffy brush. This fluffy brush again is a little bit flatter than the normal, usual fluffy brushes. I am just running that all over the eye. Just blending that color out, really smoking it out again. This is very soft, you know, gray is a pretty soft color. We're going to keep that softness in with the look. And I will just keep going back between my compact brush and my fluffier brush into that ash, adding color. And then blending it out. Good news! I got gray eyeshadow on my bed sheets, which are white. Yay. Now I'm going to be going in with this Bare Minerals eyeshadow in Fit. It is just another, is it Fit? Kit, but it's K-I-T, K-I-T. And this is a loose eyeshadow, so we're going to be very careful. Simply to add more dimension to the eye. It's another tone of gray. And using multiple tones of colors when you're really only working with one color really allows for the eye to be a little bit more sophisticated and put together. And I'm laying this right over and blending it out. Because it's a loose eyeshadow, it is slightly easier to blend. It's also slightly easier to get it under the eyes, so be careful. I'm not sure if that's available anymore. I have had that for a really long time. If not, any gray eyeshadows will work. Now, obviously, we've got gray all over the eye. Don't worry. it's gonna get better before, or it's gonna get worse before it gets better. I'm going in with that compact shadow brush. I'm going to go right under the eye, really close to the lash line. More gray shadow on the bed sheets. Why do I do this? Now going in with this really small tapered brush and smoking that out. Now the groundwork is peeking out of the halo of this gray, and that is really what's keeping this from looking more black eye looking. And don't worry, I know it still looks crazy, just gotta trust me. Here's my trick for any smoky eye. If you feel like it is just blurring out of nowhere, you'll have to blend out those edges, and you're really just kind of gonna have to blend until you like it. So what I do is you take your face powder, your regular face powder, knock some off because that can make a little bit of a chalky look if you're going in too hard, with too much product, I mean. And you take a very fluffy brush and you diffuse those edges like there's no tomorrow. Making sure when you're blending to be taking that eyeshadow upwards as well, and just making sure that that corner is not sloping downwards is going to help with the overall look as well, making sure everything is not being brought down, since you're already using dark shadows which are going to kind of sink the eye in. Finally, curl the lashes and put on some mascara. And mascara is always what makes a look kind of come together. You are going to want to use black mascara when doing a gray eye look. If you normally use brown, this is one of those times where you're really going to want to use black, just to keep that tone very cohesive. My camera's internal temperature was too hot, so it turned off. So let's hope that it's doing okay. You can keep the eye look like this. You can tone it down a little bit and wear it during the daytime. That's what I do. I wear this eye look quite a lot, or a version of this. Or if you're wanting to kind of spice it up a little bit, maybe make it more daytime or nighttime appropriate, go in with a silver shimmer shade. This is called Gunmetal. I am tapping my finger into that, tapping some of it off and pressing it right in the middle of the eyeball. Beautiful kind of shimmer gray, adds a little bit of life into the eyes, and then when you're looking down or when the light kind of hits your eyes in the right way, you just get that flicker of that silver glitter. It's very, very pretty. So here is a step back on how the eye looks with everything else. I have a pretty bare face as far as very minimal bronzer, very minimal blush, and I have no lipstick on right now, but I would pair this with a nude lip. You could pair with a really deep lip if you wanted to go a little bit more sultry, but just stick with my kind of sophisticated. I got my sophisticated bun going. That's what I call this. I'm going to stick with just kind of a nude lip. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you learned something today, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye!